See, the revelation from God to mankind, it is highly important to prove the life of a religion. This is the life soul of every religion. If there is no communion between man and God, if God does not show His mercy through His contact, and Wahi means that, then that religion must be dead. Or later on, that God would also die. In the sense that people can't believe in past stories and myths, and if they believe in such things, their belief is also like that, like stories. So that is why it is highly essential for us, for any religious people who believe and maintain that their religion is alive, that they show the proof of the Wahi in their religions. Now that is a logical conclusion. Is it supported by the Quran or not? We'll come to that. Before going into the specific verses of the Quran which speak of continuity of revelation in Islam, let me point out one very important verse of the Holy Quran from which we can imply the philosophy, why this is essential and whether Islam invites the Muslims to this ultimate hope of one's communion with Allah, or it does not. And what makes prophets better and good and best, in fact, of all the class of the people, of the present, of the time when they live. All prophets are the best in their time. What makes them best? What made Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam even the best of all the prophets? Was he different than Bashar? Was he more than Bashar? What is the solution of this very important, deep, profound question? The Holy Quran answers this. It says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم. Tell them, I am a bashar like you. Now this is a very strange statement which shakes the Muslims. Misluna? But it is not over yet. The verse continues. Basharum mislukum yuha ilayya. The difference is that God reveals to me and does not reveal to you, ordinary people. And you see what difference it has made in me. The difference is so big that according to the Holy Quran, he was among the Ummiyeen, one of them. Ba'atha fil Ummiyyin Rasulun minhum. But what a fantastic change occurred. يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِهِ وَيُزَكِّيهِمْ وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ وَإِنْ كَانُوا مِنْ قَبْلُ لَفِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. He didn't even learn himself, but taught all the Arabs the greatest things of life, so that they became the teachers for the rest of the world. This is what he does. So the second point made in this verse is, to begin with, I am a man like you. Don't think I have been given extra powers. The only difference is that God has revealed to me, and that revelation has transformed me. Now, if you desire to be something like me, try to imitate me. If you also want to speak to God and God desire that God should speak to you, this is the question which naturally is raised. And the same verse answers the question. It says, فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ. This is the issue. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. So, the purpose of Wahi is to ennoble people. And without Wahi, man is just a small, ordinary thing. And Wahi has many forms, of course. What forms of Wahi are forbidden or stopped, and what forms are continuous. We'll come to that later. Now, the Holy Quran has everything which relates to human people, which is worth anything, is also mentioned in the Holy Quran. Nothing is left out. It's a beautiful system of explaining its own verses with the help of some others. But it requires Allah's help. By your own, you can't do that. They're scattered, they're spread out things. If Allah shows you where to find the similarities and this and that, then you can see that. And then it's a beautiful new world which appears from the Holy Quran. Now, to show us, to demonstrate the difference between wahi and lack of wahi. There is a beautiful example in the Holy Quran. But let me tell you, this is the way of Allah. Sometimes, to teach a lesson to man, even inanimate things are made to illustrate a point. When Moses insisted, I must see you, God said, oh, wait a minute. I am going to have a tajalli on the rock, on the mountain. If this can tolerate, then talk of this. فَخَرَّ مُوسَى صَيْقًا. He couldn't. So through his reflections on even inanimate things which can't think, Allah teaches us lessons. In this respect, God has taught us a beautiful lesson regarding wahi. No sane man after this can ever deny the constant necessity of wahi. You see, وَأَوْحَى رَبُّكَ إِلَى النَّحْلِ أَنِ اتَّخِذِي من الجبال بيوت ومن الشجر ومما يعرشون. God revealed to the honeybee, and whatever she did was not automatic something which was shared by other animals. It was entirely due to the wahi that she was capable of falling. فَاسْلُكِي سُبُلَ رَبِّكِ ذُلُلًا يَخْرُجُ مِنْ بُطُونِهَا شَرَابٌ مُخْتَلِفٌ أَلْوَانُهُ है شَرَابٌ مُخْتَلِفٌ أَلْوَانُهُ فِيهِ شِفَاءٌ لِلنَّاسِ. That, O honeybee, follow the path shown by Allah with complete submission. And you know what would happen? Then addressing mankind, it says, from its belly comes out a serum, which is of different colors, but each has the quality of shifa, of cure, of healing. Now, there are so many things which are mentioned in this, but one thing which I want to point out now here is there are two types of similar insects. One is common fly and one is honeybee. They are closest sisters to each other. One eats filth. It's the worst thing on earth. The other eats the very best that the vegetation can ever produce. Not fruits. It is the nectar of the flowers themselves, the finest thing that the vegetation can create. And the flies are the major source of spread of disease. All the doctors know this, that flies, they are very similar. There is no otherwise difference. You look at them; they are exactly the same looking. Almost the same looking. The flies are the major medium or source of spreading fatal and very, very painful diseases, like cholera, like typhoid, so many others. And this one spreads healing agents, cure. A cure which has no like of it. What is the difference? Wahi or lack of wahi?